Hi, and welcome back to Wicked Ones Tarot. My name is Carmen, and today we have a reading about prosperity. I have a little bit of an upward inflected tone because there seems to be a little bit of a darker side to this prosperity. We have from the Dark Goddess Oracle, Urzuli, and she is the archetypal collector of Haitian origin. She's clever, cunning, and multi talented. She managed three husbands who provided her with a lavish and luxurious existence. She embodies all ages of the goddess and welcomes offerings of cakes, alcohol, and jewelry in return for protecting or avenging those who suffer at the hands of the greedy, promiscuous, selfish, or irresponsible. I don't think I've pulled this particular goddess before, but I do I do really like this one. It gives me a sense here that we have somebody that has been mistreating their partner or maybe even like a little bit of financial abuse here. But the foresight or the advice is avoid borrowing too much money. Strings are always attached. A lie is exposed. And then the one that I chose for the title, time to choose the right person for you and stop stringing others along. Because remember, she had three husbands. Clean out your space and give your unwanted items to a good cause. Recycle more, waste less. Be honest in love, and a debt must be paid. So there's, I think, a pretty interesting situation we're about to unfold here for you, but it's all based around prosperity. So again, something to do with money and how it works for a particular relationship. Let's call in spirit with a little bit of wind chime time. I hope you're having a wonderful day so far. Let's dive in with we're going to go with the abundance angels. That seems to be pretty appropriate for the subject matter here. I hope your week is going well. It's been hot, but really nice weather over here. Speaking of hot, Joshua Tree, you can take that as a compliment if you'd like. Top of the morning, also to you, Joshua Tree. We have release jealousy. Jealousy is an affirmation that you don't have something, and the universe manifests exactly as you affirm. Let let other people's successes inspire rather than frustrate you. If they can have it, so can you. Wow. Release resentments about money. Very similar theme here. Yes, the money system of the world can seem upsetting, but holding resentments about finances just pushes your abundance away. Instead, see money as a tool you can use to better the world. And this shift will help you attract support and golden opportunities. So we have a shift in perspective about money, right? I don't need to have everything that you have. I can create like my own little existence that's just fine, well sustained. I don't need all of that. I just need what it takes to be able to do my job or be a good impact, right? We're going to dive in with the Marigold Tarot. King of Wands in the reverse, Five of Cups in the reverse. This feels to me like a bit of a tyrant, somebody who is remorseless, somebody who takes and doesn't really care whether or not that leaves somebody without what they need. It's kind of giving me like tax collector in a situation where you know that family can't eat, but at least the king gets more money, right? Somebody who knows that they're taking more than their fair share or more than they should, or being, kind of heartless about what they're doing, not really giving a damn about how it influences or impacts others. Just, just doing my job. 8 of Rings or 8 of Pentacles in the reverse. Chariot. This is an interesting combination because what I really feel is somebody may have seen a lot of success or felt like they were doing quite well in an industry or in a job that is a leech on society. They may have felt like they were really good at collecting something and taking a little bit of joy out of it because they felt like they were taking from people who didn't deserve what they had. Hello there, Miss Christina. How are you? And I don't know, this like bike skelly is just making me feel like this is the neighborhood bully who is riding around the neighborhood looking for people to pick on, right? Don't look at me sideways. I'll take your tricycle, like whatever it is. Not a very kind person. 9 of Swords, Page of Cups. This heartless, remorseless person has been, I think, kind of dished up some karma here. It's almost as if the very thing that they were judging other people for is what they are now faced with. Kind of like it doesn't bother me because it's not happening to me. Then it happens to me, and then all of a sudden I care about it, right? This person is feeling bad about how they've acted, but only because they are now feeling the consequences or the results of their actions for the first time. Now that they feel personally impacted, they are seeing things differently. They're getting a little bit of a reality check, right? 4 of Swords in the reverse, Ace of Cups in the reverse. If you were relentless and heartless towards others, then why would you expect any other treatment for yourself, right? If you think that's acceptable for others, then surely you also think that others can treat you that way. Or so says the universe. Yep, all out of fucks. Oh, God, I don't know where they went. Silly me. Maybe Mr. Hambone took them. Did you take them, Mr. Hambone? Was it you? Do you want to shuffle? You just got a knock right there. Is that okay? All right, let's see if we can do this. Ready? Medium. I don't know if it works out for either of us. Okay, you want to go? You can go. No, you just want to sit? You can sit behind me. Yeah. Queen of Cups in the reverse. 5 of Wands. 2 of Cups. 6 of Cups in the reverse. It's a lot of water energy, you guys. We could have Pisces, Cancer, or Scorpio featured prominently in somebody's chart. But we definitely have somebody who is, it's like they're looking in a mirror. I don't know that they would necessarily want to admit that, but whatever their energy was towards others that was a little bit unrelenting, they're being faced with that same energy. Like, here's a mirror. What do you think? How does that feel? They don't like it. They're being attacked the way they attacked others. 2 of Cups, 6 of Cups in the reverse. They understand to some extent now why whatever they were doing before should have had some sort of compassion, right? Why should I have compassion for people that I don't know? Well, I'll show you, because someday you might want some random stranger to have compassion for you. How about that? What, Amber? What you looking at? Oh, I think he sees a plastic bag down there. Two of Rings, or the Two of Pentacles. And I don't know if this is like at the last second. I don't know if this is somebody they never expected, but there's somebody here that says, I'll help you. Even though I know you wouldn't have helped others, I'll help you. And I think it's like Hail Mary, like last second, like somebody says, sure, I can show you some grace. But it might cost you, because remember, Ursula is like very much so interested in the alcohol or jewelry. What was the other one? Cakes. Bring some cakes. We have the Knight of Pentacles and Five of Pentacles in the reverse. Yes, it is. I agree. Unfortunate, right, Joshua? Like, compassion to, I just don't understand how that could be unnatural for people. But we have somebody who has been putting in the work, okay? We have somebody here who has been committed and dedicated to a particular outcome, and this is going to pay off for this person. To be honest, this kind of feels to me like whoever helps this heartless person is teaching them a lesson, and therefore things start to pick up for them, right? Like, this is how you do compassion. Allow me, I'll show you, since it's foreign to you, right? It's like one of those feel-good movies where you kind of just like the main character, and then there's this charming supporting character that like straightens him up, like, quit being a bitch. How about you like actually care about other people? Here's how you do it. And then they do it and they redeem themselves, that kind of vibe. We have the Chariot in the reverse, the Six of Cups in the reverse, and the Page of Cups. Interesting. So we'd have the Chariot in the upright. We also, do we have the Six of Cups? Nope, no Six of Cups. But we also had the Page of Cups in the upright over here. Oh no, we do have the Six of Cups. Six of Cups in the reverse. So twice in the reverse now. So all three of these are repeats with one flipping, the Chariot. Someone's like stopped dead in their tracks. Like, I know you thought you could just ignore the fact that nobody likes you or that your life is kind of meaningless and the only pleasure you derive is from a lack of compassion towards the people that you deal with, because you like to keep them below you, right? You feel better about yourself if they're below you. I don't know. And then this person comes out of nowhere and suggests, actually, you've judged all of us to be below you. Allow me to show you how I'm actually more advanced than you, how I'm actually more compassionate, more wise than you gave me credit for, right? It's like teaching this person why being kind to strangers is a good idea. Now, I'm not saying take somebody's candy on the highway or on Halloween or whatever. Like, you gotta be smart, right? Not all the strangers out there are amazing. Hello there, Jimmy. How are you? Hello, Dina. Hello, Audrey. But there's something here about potentially missing a beautiful opportunity if you don't have the wisdom to give people the benefit of the doubt, to actually understand who somebody is, right? This is such a like Lifetime movie. Ooh, we get the Queen of Wands, Ten of Swords. So this Queen of Wands could be our lesson teacher, right? To the, we'll call the other person the King of Wands in the reverse. Whoever was a little bit of a bully, a little bit of a troublemaker. Interesting because they're both from the fire sign suit, right? So the Queen of Wands is in the upright, indicating she has, her shit together, She's been through some shit though, right? We got the Ten of Swords indicating this is somebody who has fought some battles. This is somebody who isn't playing, right? They get it. Hi there, Ambit. How are you doing? The Queen of Wands is probably one of my favorite cards because often what we have with the Queen of Wands is the understanding of universal law, acceptance, law of attraction, things like that, right? You don't have to envy what other people have. Release the jealousy card is what I'm tapping on, by the way. You don't have to be envious about what other people have because you know that whatever is meant for you will be for you. You don't have to waste your time on that. You don't have to daydream about what it would be like to have that boat or have that car. Holy buckets. You guys see that? We're talking about how these two are from the same suit. They would be excellently matched. And look at how the King of Wands is like, hi, how are you? I can't stop looking at you. Is this love? Has this Queen of Wands stolen this King of Wands who was a total like bully butthole dude? Like turned him around? I think that's what happened. The Seven of Wands in the reverse is making me feel like this King of Wands who normally had like a whole freaking moat around him, right? Like you can't get through to me, much less whatever heart that I might have that is, you know, Grinch level small. This person ran into their divine counterpart. The universe was like, I'm going to teach you a lesson, and I'm going to teach it to you through the person that is your dream person. Like, you're going to fall head over heels and realize you want to actually look like a good person for the person that you love. So, defenses are down, shields are down. Okay. This King of Wands is mesmerized by this Queen of Wands. I don't have time to be mean. I'm falling in love, you guys. Aw. Where'd he go? Oh, there he is. He's contemplating another jump into the laundry basket. Wow. Wow. So we went from the King of Wands in the reverse, which is somebody that couldn't give two shits about you, right? I don't care who I have to walk on, to the King of Cups. Like, whatever icebox of a heart was in there before has been melted. And this masculine energy is not sure what to do about this. Like this could be the first love, right? The first real love. So we have the Ace of Wands in the reverse, the Nine of Cups in the reverse, and the Magician. This is like, oh gosh, that was a horrible first impression. I got to clean up my act. I got to show this Queen of Wands who I am. Have you ever seen As Good as It Gets with Jack Nicholson and Helen Hunt? It's that scene where Jack Nicholson's character, I can't remember what his character's name was, but he's like a crotchety old man, shocking. And he's insulting and just doesn't give a shit, right? But he has a huge soft spot for Helen Hunt's character. And they decide to go out for dinner. He makes some comment that's disparaging about what she wore because the front desk is insisting that he wear a jacket because he hasn't dressed up nice enough, right? And he's, yes, thank you, Melvin. What a great name. So Melvin's like pissy that he has to wear this like jacket that anybody could wear because they're making him wear it. And they just let in Helen Hunt's character, right? And whatever dress she threw on. And Helen Hunt is like, pay me a compliment. You want to actually have dinner? Stop being an asshole. Pay me a compliment, and it better be good. It better be good, Melvin. He sits there and he thinks for a while. And I think he starts talking about the consistency with which he takes the pills that he knows he has to take for his health. And Helen Hunt is like, what are you getting at? What the hell are you doing? And he says, you make me want to be a better man. And she's like, what? Okay, we can have dinner. So our Melvin character here, his heart is melted. He's not necessarily the best at giving compliments, but when he gets around to it, it's actually pretty legit. So this King of Wands character has decided, I need to be a better man. Let's not get too hung up on the gender. This could be anybody, right? We all have masculine, feminine energy, but somebody in this equation was like, I'm going to be a better person because I love you, because I want you to see me as a capable, kind individual. I want you to see me as a love interest. And I have a heart, I swear, it's in there somewhere. I'm going to show it to you. And I don't know, you guys. Do you think this is legit? I mean, if you saw the movie, this could go either way, right? Because you have to have a serious change. You can't just like put lipstick on a pig, right? And pigs are adorable. Let's just get that straight. We have poverty in the reverse and bad health in the reverse. Gift in the reverse. You know, one of the things that helped Melvin's character in the movie As Good as It Gets is seeing his neighbor vulnerable and having the opportunity in front of Helen Hunt's character to demonstrate compassion. So we have poverty in the reverse, bad health in the reverse, gift in the reverse. So the question posed to this King of Cups, King of Wands energy is, if you have the ability to help somebody and it wouldn't bankrupt you, it wouldn't cause you any problems, would you actually do it? If it's no skin off your ass, would you be willing to lend somebody some money? Would you be willing to give somebody a car you're no longer using? There's something here about this King of Wands, King of Cups character being asked to be generous in a situation where maybe they normally would not be. And it's a bit of a test, right? Hello, Marigold. Oh, you have great timing because we were just using the Marigold Tarot. Adjudication in the reverse. The decision has not been made yet. This King of Wands is still trying to prove himself to the Queen of Wands. And I'm taking this imprisonment in the reverse and distant horizons card as a sign that this person is open and willing to going to great lengths, okay? This is somebody who's willing to actually look into what their options are and make a serious change. Oh, really? This makes me want to ask a few questions of our Voyage of the Soul Oracle. Some of you know I bring this deck out when I think we have somebody that could be going through a little bit of ascension. So I'm curious, what's in the depths of this person's soul? Just taking a little, wait. Oh, I thought I was going to knock that over. Just taking a little peek in your soul here. Just curious what you got going on in there. You know. Some magic, huh? Ooh, this is good. This is good. Whoever you are, King of Wands, I applaud you. and your ancestors who have been bothering you, screaming at you. It's time to make a change in your life. So we have magic, awakened, and ancestors. There is something that this King of Wands energy is meant to bring to the world in a positive light that as to now or up until now, they hadn't necessarily been able to do, right? Hello, Miss Christina. Hello, Judo. How are you doing? So I love this. We have under magic, alchemy, shaman, worlds, orbs, fairies, and trees. There is something that has been awakened within this King of Wands that is magical. If they had been content to, for example, ignore their intuition or their discernment and go about life as, a very linear or logical person, that shit has changed. That ship has sailed. There may have been some rather jolting dreams or slaps across the face by ancestors, maybe some really strange like music lyrics that cause this person to really open their eyes and see the reality of the world, to understand universal law as it is instead of just the surface level understanding of life, right? This person actually understands now that there's a reason they're here. It's kind of a big deal. It's like acceptance after denial, right? All right, let's grab a few from, this is the Jack-o'-lantern Tarot. Hello, Peggy, how are you doing? Hello, Bernadette, welcome. Oh, I'm so glad to hear that. I'm glad it's helpful, Bernadette. Thank you for the compliment. We have the Three of Cups in the reverse and the Hermit. Very similar energies, and the Page of Wands in the reverse. So whoever you are, Queen of Wands, the person who has perhaps, used your wiles on this King of Wands, perhaps even unintentionally. Maybe you're just that delightful that people just kind of like fall in love with you randomly. You have used your energy in a positive way. Whether or not you wanted this person to fall in love with you, I do think you had intentions of inspiring them to be a better version of themselves. A little bit of a, let's fix that for you. Now you got some compassion. What's up? This Queen of Wands is somebody who is comfortable being alone. They are accustomed to being different from others. They are accustomed to viewing things in a different way. They have some sort of wisdom within them. They may identify as a high priestess as well, or a hierophant. But this is somebody who knows that having a lot of friends is not nearly as important as having a few good ones, right? So if they have to cut people off or if they have to be a little bit on their own, they're perfectly fine because they prefer that to drama and chaos and gossip and betrayal, right? So with this Page of Wands in the reverse, what I'm seeing is somebody who can accurately size another person up rather quickly because they've been through a number of different disappointments or betrayals. They can see that shit coming a mile away. You ain't fooling nobody. And I think there's even a sense here that this Queen of Wands is or will be a little bit surprised that this King of Wands, King of Cups, is interested in a pretty significant change in their attitude or behavior. They want to do right. Four of Wands, Ascension, Eight of Pentacles in the reverse. I want to be a better version of myself. I don't want to avoid the work anymore. I want to look at what I actually have in front of me and deal with it, But there's some learning that has to happen here. Maybe I should say some additional learning. The number 77 could be relevant here. We have the Queen of Pentacles in the reverse, the Seven of Swords in the reverse, and the Seven of Pentacles in the reverse. This King of Wands is